Alexander4488, the game dude, I got access. He's a customer of mine, so I'm going to ask him the tough questions, and I'm going to give you the footage. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, game dude. So, a name so generic it's brilliant. That style, works the most, and, so I pretty much like his videos the most, so that's why I'm more, inspired by him than others. I've talked to him a few times, just, only by, letters, pretty much, because, every time I try to talk to him on the internet, he never replies. I'm not like some weird, creepy, guy with a giant picture of the angry video game nerd in my living room that I like. Yeah. With the irate gamer, I think, he's pretty good. His special effects are amazing. I think his acting can use some improvement, and maybe his writing. I keep fragmenting my sentences. It's like a freaking curse. I got this freaking script, and I'm just reading it, and I'm like, darn it, how do I do this naturally? How do I, it's like, really, you gotta go to, I haven't gone to any 1-year acting programs yet. I plan to in the future. I said Birdo never came from Mario, which is kind of true. Birdo pretty much came from Doki Doki Panic, which was called Mario 2 here. But then, later on, Birdo went to other Mario games like Mario Party and whatnot, so it still justifies him. I think it's a dudette. I think it's a female. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a female because of the bow. Me, I prefer human beings. Nah. But, no offense to all the furries that are out there. By all means, if, you're into that kind of stuff. No, but I'm looking for one. I'm getting a little bit annoyed. I'm 21 and I still don't have one. It's driving me crazy. Well, I want one that's nice. But then again, most of the nice ones are kind of, fat, unfortunately. I'm also looking for, one that looks hot. Then again, a lot of the hot ones are bitches. So it's really, you gotta find one in the middle, and that's the trick. You gotta find one in the middle. Yeah, just, she's gotta have big tits and nice ass, and she's gotta be. That was just a cheap little immature gag I had tucked away in the corner. It meant nothing. Personally, I think they're good, I guess. There's a lot that don't like them. Oh well. I don't know, one of the YouTube users actually randomly said something about screwing sheep, and then as a joke I was like, yeah, I screwed them when I forced them to read your stupid comments. And then all the typewriting chimpanzees at Ed took it too serious. Well, basically most of these other game reviewers have one anyway, like Nostalgia Critic, Angry Video Game Nerd, Irate Gamer, of course, Yahtzee, they all have an Ed article. I'm just joining everyone else. Honestly, I find it hilarious. I find that Ed article absolutely hilarious. I mean, I've tried to delete them before, but then 1 second later everything comes back and I'm like, oh crap. Now YouTube is flooded with all these, people that are basically speaking internet, and it's just like, if I have to hear the word lol cow one more time, I just like it's just like, it doesn't make sense. What the hell is a lol cow? So I blame 4chan mostly for spreading all these retarded sayings, pretty much. I don't even want to say them. It's just like, oh, it drives me crazy. Like lols, and then there's like fap, and all these really retarded words. Just the classic, chick getting, yeah. Well, I'd fuck the mushroom bitch. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I love all the parodies that are made of me. I find them absolutely hilarious. The sad part is because they're right.
Economy is an awesome game. It promises to bring our economy back. Why is that Arabian man bothering the wall? Why is the guy in the turban fucking the wall? Why is the guy in the turban fucking the stones inside the wall like he likes to scrape his dick? There's a dick here!
I'm still pretty new. I want to fix all the mistakes now. So if by any chance I start getting, 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 views on my videos, then I'll have a lot less mistakes. I was criticizing Rufus. I was like, who's Rufus? What kind of name is Rufus? Is he a fucking dog? And I criticized I criticized everything about everything, and then I got all these comments, and they're talking about a movie. They're like, oh, you obviously haven't seen the movie. And I was like, movie? What is he talking about? I never watched the movie, so when I reviewed it, I had no idea what I was talking about. Like, everything that could go wrong in, a satirical video, I'll just call them reviews, just for now, even though they're not really. Everything that could go wrong in, a review went wrong there. And my videos they're pretty much for all those that just had to suffer so much when their favorite classic stars just, started to suck. And I haven't seen any videos, really, that, rip apart, Conker's Bad Fur Day and, the newer Star Fox games. And I see all these comments of, others that are just annoyed, so I figured, you know what? Maybe I'll rip these games to shreds. The only time I actually play video games now is when I'm recording the game footage to make, the videos. Pretty much, I barely ever play games just for fun anymore. There's honestly no time anymore. I think you critics, you could do a little bit of a better job. I appreciate what you're doing and all that. I'm actually, a lot of what you guys are saying are actually a lot of helpful, but you gotta try to be a little bit more professional and maybe go into a little bit more depth and kind of find some better criticisms, in my honest opinion, really. So, yeah. Any game reviewer might suddenly, escalate over another, you never know, right? In my opinion, anything can happen. Like after Angry Video Game Nerd retires or something like that. Hey, even bad publicity is good publicity.
Game Dude reviews are what happens when you take a profanity dictionary, a homosexual Quebecois, and a shopping list and mix it in a blender. Unfortunately, his unoriginal style is popular. I believe this summarizes each and every reason I hate people with such an eager passion for bloodlust.